So once again, welcome to Playing with Makeup, and I'm Lola. So basically today I want to create a basic natural look. It's going to be a full face of using drugstore products. Now these are products that I know in my last video I said I bought too much, but I went out to Texas and there was a Walmart. There's no Walmarts here in New York. So I had to stop by and I picked up a few things that I have yet to actually find here that I was able to find over there. So I wanted to just create a video using these products as well as products that I realized I had bought months ago and have yet to truly try on. So there is a twist to this video. It's going to also be an inspo play. Pretty much I'm going to put an inspirational pic here of the beautiful Selena, and she's definitely wearing a very natural look, and I'm going to keep true to that, but I am going to add a little spin to it, and you'll see as we go on in this video. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this, and let's begin. So I've already moisturized my face as well as applied my serums. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with primer. So for primer, I'm actually going to be using the e.l.f. Plus Glow Radiant Moisturizer, which is this moisturizer right here. So I saw that Juicy Jazz used this in one of her previous videos, and I really liked how it looked, and she did rave about it. So I wanted to try this out. I was able to find this in the Walmart over there in Texas. So let's go ahead and put that on. I actually have tried this out already, and I did like it the first time. It does give your face this nice glow, and I love that it has SPF. I believe it's 15 or 25. It's 15. So yeah, so it does give a nice glow from within, and it does make your face nice and soft. I'm gonna actually go ahead and also prime my under eye area, and I'm using the e.l.f. to primer specifically for that. I spoke about this in a previous video, and I do like this. I feel like it does give an extra form of hydration to my under eye area, so it makes applying concealer a lot easier for me. So usually I never start off with my eyebrows, but today I kind of want to. In the inspirational pic, we see that Selena's eyebrows are a lot more filled in, they're dark, and so I want to go ahead and use this All About Brows 4-in-1 palette from Essence. This came out recently and it's a quad. It has pretty much 2 different eyebrow fillers as well as this one to highlight, and then this is a wax. Now I have used this. I'm not sure how I feel about it. There's some days it's turned out well, other days where I feel like it kind of fades. And I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here. I'm going to use the dual brush, and like I said, I'm going to go in with that darker brown color. And I'm just going to put some on my brush, and I'm going to begin to define the eyebrows. So I'm going in with the spoolie, but I'm noticing as I'm brushing it out, it does seem like the color is fading. So I'm going to try to salvage it, and actually going to use the new Kokie Precision Brow Pencil that I bought from, what's the name of this company? Joa. See if I could salvage this. Let me go ahead and do this eyebrow, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm not loving my eyebrows, but I'm going to take care of them a little bit later on. I haven't set them or anything. I did go ahead and use the Conceal and Perfect from Milani. I picked this up. This I have yet to find in New York, but I was able to find it out there in Texas, so I'm going to be using this as my concealer. But I use it to basically clean up underneath the eyebrows. I am not feeling this. I just feel like it doesn't have longevity. It doesn't stay on. It doesn't stay put. But yeah, I primed my eyes. I want to go ahead and apply some eyeshadow. So in the picture that we see of Selena, it's a very natural look. You could see that she has very minimal eyeshadow, so I want to go ahead and do something very similar. I'm only going to use these 3 colors right here. So these are the Essence single eyeshadow. Alright, so I put the eye and define eye tapes from e.l.f. So I'm going to go ahead with the light shade called Chili Vanilla from the Essence, and this is an 09. And I'm just going to place that all over the eyelid. I did like the Precision Eye Pencil from Joa. I just find that the color is a little bit too red tone. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and define my crease a little bit. I'm only going to add a wash of color. I want to keep it very natural, very basic, as we see in the picture. And I'm going to go ahead and use this nice mauve color, and this is called Mauve Time in 07. It's a really pretty color. I love how these colors apply, and for being $1 or $2, that's pretty phenomenal. Okay. So I don't see that she has this, but I kind of like this step. I want to define the outer corner a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with the darker color in this nice, beautiful cool tone brown. This is called Brownylicious. I love the names of these little shadows. I'm going to use this once again just in that outer corner because I want to define that a bit more. I want it to pop out. I'm really liking these eyeshadows. There's minimal fallout or kickback, and they wear beautifully. They're nice and blendable on the eyes. So let's go ahead and do that. And I hope you could see just how beautiful that basically wears and goes on. I'm truly happy with these pigments. Now, I'm only using matte colors. I'm not sure about the shimmers, but I will be letting you know how I feel about those in a future video. But so far, I'm in love with these single shadows. So this is where we're at, and I'm really liking how this eye look came out. Once again, I only used 3 colors, and these are all from the Essence line. These are their single shadows, and I just want to tell you I'm in love. I think they wear beautifully. So what I want to go ahead and do is I want to apply a wing liner. So in the picture that we see, she's not wearing a wing liner. It only looks like the top lashes were lined, but I want to wing it out because that's just the eye look I prefer. And the shirt I'm wearing, she's actually wearing it. So let me get up and show you guys. So that's my queen. So you can tell she is wearing liner in this one. So yeah, so I want to do this look just for me. And I'm going to use, this is not new, but it is new to me. This is the Schwing Black Liquid Eyeliner from The Balm. So I want to try it out because a lot of people rave about it. I'm a little bit scared because it is one of these liners. I forget how you call these tips, but I feel like I don't have a really sturdy hand, but we're gonna try the best that we can. If I don't like how it looks, then I'm gonna go to my trusted and true eyeliners from Physicians Formula and Revolution. It's a very wet formula, which I don't tend to like. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the ones I feel comfortable using, because I am just not feeling confident in myself to use this on camera. So once I practice with that one a little bit more off of camera and I get the hang of using an eyeliner like that again, then I will definitely do that for you guys. But right now I'm going to use what I normally use, which is my Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen, and then I'll follow up with my Revolution one. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to apply foundation. I'm going to be using the new Revlon Candid Photo Ready foundations. I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild sponge. I've been loving this sponge. So this foundation is really lightweight, and it is a light coverage, but I do find that you can build it up a little bit. It's not going to give you a full coverage look, but it's going to give you a very natural look, and it wears nicely on the skin. So that's what this looks like, and that's what this side looks like. So let me go ahead and finish up. I'm going to go ahead and apply a bit of concealer now underneath my eye, and I'm going to be using the new Milani Conceal Imperfect. I picked up the color 125 Light Natural, and they say, when I say they, a couple of YouTubers have mentioned that this one truly reminds them of the Born This Way multi-use concealer, and I really love this concealer, and I've had that now for a couple of months, and I have to say that it's worth the price. I'm interested in seeing whether this one truly is like the Too Faced one. So let's go ahead and apply this. So this one does not have a doe foot applicator. It's more of just a very flat spatula. But it does a nice job applying the concealer underneath the eye. And I'm going to actually be using this new Juno Co baby sponge or mini sponge. I would say that the concealer is medium coverage. It's not drying at all. This mini sponge, it's okay. It does the job. It's not as bouncy as the bigger one, the Rose Velvet. but it does do a good job of blending out the product. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set the under eye area, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild translucent powder. Now this one is new to the line, so I'm just going to grab a little on my sponge. So here we go, and let's go ahead. It almost reminds me of my NO7 one. It does a really nice job of just blurring out that under eye area. I do feel though that this translucent one is a little bit dark. It's said to be translucent, but it does have a yellow undertone. But it does blur out the under eye area. In the Selena picture, she definitely looks like she has more of a matte finish. I'm not going to keep this look matte, so I'm actually going to be adding an illuminating powder. Milani has come out with new setting powders, and one of the new ones in their line is this 04 Radiant translucent powder. And one thing I do like is that it has the little turner, so you could turn it and just take as much powder as you need and then close it back up so it's not going to make a hot mess. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. Can you guys see that? So it has like this sheen to it, but it's also very glittery. So hopefully it's not going to leave particles of glitter on my face. Yeah, so if you use a dual fire brush, I think that's your best bet with this product, just to make sure you don't put too much. Selena definitely looks a bit bronzy, so I want to go ahead and just apply a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to use the 02 Sun-Kissed Silky Matte Bronzer from Milani. So this one recently came out within the last couple of months, and I did purchase it, but I have yet to actually play with it. So I'm going to be taking my dual fiber brush. It's called the Blending and Bronzing Blush by Eagle Tools, and I'm going to be applying this. So please comment down below and let me know what your favorite Selena song is. When I was in Texas, I actually found Selena Bridge and did a little bit of a performance. But that was so nice because me and my friend kept trying to look for this bridge, but we couldn't find it. And then she realized, she actually found it. It's dedicated to, I forgot who it was, but it's known as Selena Bridge because she filmed her video, No Me Queda Más. But I decided to do my Bidi Bidi Bum Bum on that bridge. So I put a little bit of the Wet n Wild translucent powder to basically clean up the bronzer and just cut it up a little bit. So I'm going to let that bake for a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and use blush. So in the picture she looks very bronzy, so I wanted to use a bronze type of blush as well on the cheeks. Now you could just go ahead and use your bronzer, but I want to try out this Catrice blush that I picked up about a month or so ago, and it's in the color bronze. And this is set to be a waterproof and sweat-proof formula. So I'm going to pick up a little bit on my dual fiber blush brush from, once again, Eagle Tools. I really do love these brushes. And I'm going to actually add a little bit of a blush topper. Now this is from Essence, and this is the Metal Chrome blush, and this is in Copper Crush, to just give me a nice little glow on my cheeks. So I am liking this blush. It's wearing very nicely. What I want to do now is I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlight. So it doesn't look like she has highlight, but like I said, this is also just a step that I like for myself. You don't have to do this part, but I am going to be using the Kokie Soft Glow Highlighter in the color Rosy. So I just got this product, and it's a creamy formula, so cream to powder formula, and it does remind me a lot like the highlighters from ColourPop. So I'm just gonna put that in this area right here. It's not blinding, it's not a blinding highlight. Maybe I need to take a little bit more. Let's see. So it's a very soft glow. Nothing blinding. So you do have to build it up. So I'm going to go ahead and apply our lipstick. So I'm going to use the Jordana Easy Liner for lips, the retractable pencil and plush plum. So it's this one right here. So Selena would always rock a very nice red lip, so that's what I want to do today. So I'm going to be using this lip liner to just line the lips, and then we'll go into our lip color of choice. Okay, and for lip color, I'm gonna actually use the Bad Habit one. Now I know that they're no longer available, at least for now, but this is the matte Luca lipstick in the color Collide. So I bought this when they launched these, but never actually worn it. Okay, so this is the finished look. For the eyelashes, I basically went in with my favorite Essence Volume Stylist and as well as my Worth the Hype NYX mascara. So I mixed both of them together. So yeah, so this is what we have. I really do love the red lip. I'm gonna see how it wears. This is my first time actually using this product, even though I've owned it for a couple of months. So yeah, like I said, the one thing that I did notice is that it does tend to look a little bit blotchy if you try to build it up. So you must work with it really fast if you have this one. I really do love this color. The one thing that I will say that I'm not a fan of was the Essence Quad eyebrow filler. I hate the way it made my eyebrows look. Even though I tried to salvage them, I couldn't. This is how they came out. But overall, I love what we came up with. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.